Hey folks, we're in the kitchen again, and guess who I've got in the house? I got Miss Sophia. Want to say hi to the people out there? Well, you got to. If you're cooking in my kitchen, you got to say hi.
Hi!
She's going to be helping me make some dinner, and it's going to be delicious. Oh, yes, it is. It's going to be absolutely fabulous. We're going to make shrimp with kale and
I don't want some.
kale and BokChoy, and
BokChoy?
yeah, that's the name of the vegetable we chopped up. Sophia helped me chop up all these delicious kale. This was kale right here, and BokChoy is all chopped up inside. No, we don't put that in there yet. And she helped me clean all the shrimp. See? We still have a little, she got some scallions in there. And we chopped up the onions and the garlic.
What is this?
Those were onions, red onions.
Onions make the water in your eye.
That's right, it makes your eyes watery. And we chopped up garlic and scallions from the garden. And we put thyme in there from the garden as well. So we're boiling the water for the pasta right now. And then we're going to put that in, and then we're going to start putting this in the Woka-Woka. In the Woka-Woka. And we're going to make some Woka-Woka pasta. So we'll be back in a few minutes, okay? We decided we're going to add what to the mix? What is that?
I don't know.
It's a yellow tomato.
Yes.
And we chopped them up, and on the inside they're actually pink. They're not yellow anymore. So we're going to add that into our mix with the onions and the garlic, and that's going to give it a little tangy taste, so that should make it very delicious. It's time to put the pasta in. There we go. Oops, I'm spilling it all over the place here. But we're going to boil that, and then we're going to start our Woka-Woka while Sophia is cleaning up over there. Good job, kid. Okay, so our pasta is in the pot and it's cooking, and Sophia is getting ready to put our ingredients in our Woka-Woka because we're going to make Woka-Woka pasta. Okay, ready? Let's put the coconut oil, because we want to cook with coconut oil all the time. So scoop this into the pan with your finger. Be very careful because the pan could be hot. So keep your arms high. There you go. Good job. Good job. And if you just scrape your finger here, it's not hot yet. And always, kids always must remember that stoves can be hot, so we have to be careful. We just turned on the pan, so it's not hot yet. Otherwise, Sophia would not be allowed to put her finger on the pot, right? So we're going to let the oils, that's olive oil and coconut oil. You don't eat it like that, silly.
It's so spicy.
Yeah, it's spicy. You're not supposed to eat it like that. It's got onions and garlic. We got to cook that. So you can throw that whole bowl right into the Woka-Woka. Scoop, throw it right into the pot. Whoops.
Oopsie.
Oopsie doopsie.
There's more. Ooh.
I'll get that. Leave it there. Okay, let's put it down. All right. She wants to do it upside down. See, many cooks in the house. There we go. Good job. That's good enough. We don't need that. So we're going to Woka-Woka this up for a few minutes. Now we're working on the stove, so Nina's going to do this part. Yep. Okay, so we're going to stir these things and let it simmer for a few minutes, and then we'll add our greens to it. Right now we're just letting it simmer. So it's really easy to do. You just chop up your favorite seasonings like we did. And then move that bowl there. And then we just cook it. We're going to add our shrimp in a few minutes because we want that to simmer in with this nice aroma. We're going to add some cilantro for seasoning. Remember the cilantro that we grew in the garden and then we dried it out. We're also going to add a little cayenne pepper for spice. That's very spicy. Sophia doesn't like it. And some Goya seasoning salt. Okay. And
you know what I add? These.
And then we're going to add the shrimp in a few minutes. We're just going to stir this up a little bit. Yeah, making it nice and don't drop those on the floor. Okay, so now we're going to add the shrimp, Sophia. So pour the shrimp in. Oop. Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, we don't need the rest of that stuff. And we're going to stir this up into the pot and get all nice and browned up before we add our kale. So basically, we're putting everything in the same pan and everything's just sort of sauteed. It's nothing real big. We just want to make sure our shrimp gets nice and brown or red. Should turn red shortly. So we're going to leave that in there for a few minutes and let it simmer. Okay, so now it's time to do our Woka-Woka and get the pasta going. And we're going to throw our greens into our wok. Sophia's going to add that right into the pot, right over there. Dump it right in. Whoops. Okay, and then we added, what we're doing is we're just walking everything right into the wok. We're mixing it all up. The shrimp is all nice and browned up. And now we're stirring everything together. And the kale is going to shrink in a few minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover it so that it can go down. The pasta is pretty much done. We're just going to take that out and strain it in a minute. So I'm going to let that simmer down. Doesn't that look delicious? Oh, yes. So everything is simmering down just right. Pasta is done. Miss Sophia can't wait for the greens, so she's already eaten pasta, plain as can be. How was it?
I want that.
I know. So how's your pasta though?
Good.
Good. So I'm going to be eating this. Yummy. It's all done and we're putting it right onto our pasta. Delicious. I cannot wait to eat it. Sophia doesn't know what she's missing because she helped make it, but says she doesn't like shrimp. She doesn't like vegetables. Then we're going to sprinkle a little chia seeds right on top. Chia is a very, very good food product for you. Superfood of the Aztecs. So to my hombres, voila, I can't wait to eat it. Yum. And once again, thanks for joining me in Nina's Kitchen. Another delicious plate and staying healthy. So don't be envious, be healthy like me. And you'll live long, because that's what angels do. So see you next time. Bon appetit.